So next we're going to talk about the media. All right, because it's important to know, folks, when you're talking with your friends, the ones who just listen to the media, that it's not only the spin and the bias they put on, it's the stories that they decide to cover or not cover. And this week was a perfect example because two of the major stories this week were the special elections that happened on Tuesday night, where the GOP picked up 2 seats in Congress, and the breaking news on Michael Flynn and Obama and Biden and the administration's efforts back then to spy on people and to entrap Michael Flynn. Those were big news stories, and they hardly received any coverage whatsoever. So people that follow CNN or MSNBC, they think these stories don't exist or they're downplayed in their significance. And that's our job to let them know that, hey, this is a tactic of the media. And here's more. Past special elections in recent memory generate plenty of news coverage, particularly when Democrats pick up congressional seats, as pundits often hype that such victories are a bellwether for what's to come in the upcoming elections. However, there was little to zero mention of Garcia and Tiffany's victories on any of the major news networks. So it's like the media gets together and they say, we're not going to cover this. And the message to you is, if they don't cover it, it's not important. You don't need to know about it. You need to follow what we say and the way we say it. And here's more. None of the 3 broadcast networks, ABC, CBS, and NBC, aired any coverage of the special election races during Wednesday's morning programs. The network skipped such coverage in the evening news shows as well, even after Garcia's declared victory that took place in the afternoon. CNN completely ignored both races throughout the day. Meanwhile, MSNBC once mentioned Garcia's likely win on Wednesday morning, but ignored Tiffany's victories. So that's the elections. Those are the special elections that happened. Big news. The California one was a Republican pickup. We flipped a Democrat seat. So that is big news. The other big news of the week, of course, was the breaking news on Michael Flynn. This talks about entrapment. This talks about unmasking. This talks about corruption in the Obama administration. Not only Obama's FBI, but Obama and Joe Biden themselves. And here's that story. The TV network similarly downplayed the breaking news surrounding the released list of Obama officials who requested the unmasking of former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Broadcast networks ABC and NBC completely ignored the unmasking list during their evening programs. World News Tonight and NBC Nightly News kept much of its focus on the latest developments in the coronavirus outbreak, while CBS Evening News briefly addressed the controversy. While MSNBC briefly mentioned the news in the afternoon, CNN waited nearly 4 hours before covering the unmasking on air. So I just want to show you an example, okay? Because this shows the difference between what different news organizations will cover. So on Wednesday, when all of this Michael Flynn stuff was breaking, and you've got other news going on, budget stuff, and all sorts of different news, I went to the Fox News website and CNN and just did a comparison. So here is the Fox News website on Wednesday afternoon, all right? This is, and we'll put up on the screen, you see the Michael Flynn case is exploding, and Fox News is featuring it. The other top stories are the spending bill proposed by Nancy Pelosi and possible investigations into former Obama officials. So that was Fox News. So at the same time, I then went over to CNN and pulled up their website, their homepage, and we'll put that one up on the screen. So it's basically all coronavirus. That's it. It's like nothing else in the entire country is happening. So this was on Wednesday. Michael Flynn is breaking news and nothing. You don't see anything at all. No election results, no Michael Flynn, just coronavirus. So then I went back on Wednesday evening to see if CNN had updated their stories on the elections or Michael Flynn. And I'll put this one up there. And as you can see, once again, it's coronavirus. There's Trump versus Fauci. There's stay-at-home orders. Oh, I guess this one's different. They put Navy's UFO encounters, but no election results. And if you look very carefully, you can see one Michael Flynn headline. Can you see it? It's right there. And of course it reads, Barr works to undo Mueller probe findings. So how outrageous. CNN's spin on the whole thing is basically that Robert Mueller did a fine and proper investigation, that nothing was done wrong, and Barr, our Attorney General, is just trying to undo it. Yet we know that this is corrupt. The whole investigation was corrupt from the beginning, and Michael Flynn in particular should not have been interviewed. That was a gotcha. That was an entrapment. Everybody knows it. And that's CNN's one headline, basically saying that Trump's administration is trying to undo the good work of Obama. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed that quick hit, but before you go, there's more. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you'll be notified, then check out the full show that this quick hit came from, and when you're done with that, here's another video just for you. Hope you enjoy it. Have a great day.